upon a time, a king and his daughter, and the heir of's kingdom, whom he purposed his wife's sole son, a widow that he late married. This stepdame proposes Imogen's stepbrother, but she hath referred herself unto a poor but worthy gentleman. She's wedded, her husband banished, she imprisoned. This husband became orphaned as he was born. The king, he takes the babe to his protection and calls him Posthumus Leonatus, breeds him and makes him of his bedchamber, puts him to all the learnings that time could make him the receiver of, which he took, as we do air, fast as 'twas ministered. And in spring became a harvest, lived in court, which rare it is to do. Most loved, most praised to his mistress, for whom he is now banished. Her own price proclaims how she esteemed him and his virtue. By her election may be read what kind of man he is. She is Cymbeline's only child. He had 2 sons, the eldest of them at 3 years old, in the swathing clothes the other from their nursery were stolen. And to this hour, no guess in knowledge as to which way they went some 20 years ago. That a king's children should be so conveyed, so slackly guarded, and the search so slow that could not trace them. Howsoever 'tis strange, or that the negligence may well be laughed at, yet is it true, sir?
No, be assured you shall not find me, daughter, after the slander of most stepmothers, evil-eyed unto you. You are my prisoner, but your jailer shall deliver you the keys that lock up your restraint. As for you, Posthumus, soon as I can win the offended king, I will be known your advocate. Marry at the fire of rage is in him, and 'twere good you leaned unto his sentence with whatever patience your wisdom may inform you.
Please, your highness, I will from hence today.
You know the peril. I'll fetch a turn about the garden, pitying the pangs of bard affection, though the king hath charged you should not speak together.
Oh, dissembling courtesy, my dearest husband, I something fear my father's wrath, but nothing. Always reserved my holy duty. What his rage can do on me, you must be gone, and I shall here abide the hourly shot of angry eyes, not comforted to live, but that there is this jewel in the world that I may see again.
My queen, my mistress. Oh, lady, weep no more, lest I give cause to be suspected of more tenderness than doth become a man. I will remain the loyalest husband that did e'er plight troth. My residence in Rome, at one Philarios, who to my father was a friend, to me known but by letter, thither write, my queen, and with mine eyes I'll drink the words you send, though ink be made of gall.
Be brief, I pray you. If the king come, I shall incur I know not how much of his displeasure. Yet I'll move him to walk this way. I never do him wrong.
Should we be taking leave, as long a term as yet we have to live, the loathness to the part would grow. Adieu.
Stay a little. Look here, love, this diamond was my mother's. Take it, heart, but keep it till you woo another wife when Imogen is dead.
How? Another? You, gentle gods, give me but this I have, and sear up my embracements from a next with bonds of death. Remain thou here, while sense can keep it on. And sweetest, fairest, as I, my poor self, did exchange for you, to your so infinite loss, so in our trifles I still win of you. For my sake, wear this. It is a manacle of love. I'll place it upon this fairest prisoner.
Oh, the gods, when shall we see again?
Alack the king!
Thou basest thing! Avoid hence from our sight! If after this command thou fright the court with thy unworthiness, thou diest. Away! Thou art poison to my blood.
The gods protect you, and bless the good remainders of the court. I am gone.
Get!
There cannot be a pinch in death more sharp than this is.
Thou most disloyal thing, that heapst a year's age on me that shouldst repair my youth. Thou shouldst have had the sole son of my queen.
Oh, blessed that I might not. I chose an eagle and did avoid a puttock.
Thou tookst a beggar, would have made my throne a seat for baseness.
No, I rather added a luster to it.
Oh, thou vile thing!
Sir, it is your fault that I love Posthumus. You bred him as my playfellow, and he is a man worth any woman. Overbuys me almost the sum he pays.
What, art thou mad?
Almost, sir. Heaven restore me. Would I were a neater's daughter, and my Leonatus our neighbor shepherd's son.
Thou foolish thing! They were again together. You have done naught after our command. Away with her and pen her up.
Beseech your patience. Peace, dear lady daughter, peace. Sweet sovereign, leave us to ourselves and make yourself some comfort out of your best advice.
Nay, let her languish a drop of blood a day, and being aged, die of this folly.
Wait, I don't... Oh, here's your servant. How now? Sir, what news?
My lord, your son drew on my master.
Huh. No harm, I trust, was done?
There might have been. They were parted by gentlemen at hand.
Very glad on it.
Your son's my father's friend. He takes his part to draw upon an exile. Oh, brave sir, why came you from your master?
On his command, he would not suffer me to bring him to the haven, left these notes of what commands I should be subject to, when it pleased you to employ me.
This hath been your faithful servant. I dare lay upon mine honor he shall remain so.
I humbly thank your highness.
Pray, walk a while.
About some half hour hence, pray you speak with me. You shall at least go see my lord aboard. For this time, leave me.
Sir! Oh, I would advise you to shift a shirt. The violence of action hath made you reek as a sacrifice.
If my shirt were bloody, then to shift it. Have I hurt him?
No, faith, not so much as his patience. Hurt him. His body is a passable carcass if he be not hurt. It is a thoroughfare for steel if he be not hurt.
The villain would not stand me.
No, but he fled forward still towards your face. And you have land enough of your own, but he added to your having, gave you some ground, as many inches as you have oceans. Puppies.
Oh, I would they had not come between us.
So would I, till you had measured how long a fool you were upon the ground.
That she should love this fellow and refuse me?
If it be a sin to make a true election, she is damned. Sir, as I told you always, her beauty and her brain go not together. She's a good sign, but I've seen small reflection of her wit. She shines not upon fools, lest the reflection should hurt her.
Come, I'll to my chamber. Oh, would there had been some hurt done.
I wish not so, unless it had been the fall of an ass, which is no great hurt.
Nay, come, let's go together.
Well, my lord. His queen.
Then waved his handkerchief.
And kissed it, madam.
Senseless linen, happier therein than I, and that was all?
No, madam. For so long as he could make me with this eye or ear distinguish him from others, he did keep the deck still waving, as the fits and stirs of's mind could best express
How slow his soul sailed on, how swift his ship.
I would have broke mine eye strings, have turned mine eyes and wept, but good Bassanio, when shall we hear from him?
Be assured, good madam, with his next vantage.
I did not take my leave of him, but had most pretty things to say, ere I could tell him how I would think on him at certain hours, such thoughts and such, or ere I could make him swear the she's of Italy should not betray mine interest in his honor, or have charged him at the 6th hour of morn, at noon, at midnight, to encounter me with orisons, for then I am in heaven for him, or ere I could give him that parting kiss, which I had set betwixt two charming words, comes in my father, and like the tyrannous breathing of the north shakes all our buds from growing.
The queen, madam, desires your highness's company.
These things I bid you do get them dispatched. I will attend the queen.
Madam, I shall.
Ah, here comes the Briton! His father and I were soldiers together, to whom I've been often bound for no less than my life. I beseech you, gentlemen, be better known to this gentleman, whom I commend to you as a noble friend of mine. How worthy he is, I will leave to appear hereafter, rather than to story him in his own hearing.
Sir, we have known together in Orleans.
Oh, since when I have been debtor to you for courtesies, which I will be ever to pay, and yet pay still.
Sir, you overrate my poor kindness.
Oh.
I was glad to atone my countrymen and you. It had been pity you had been put together for such mortal a purpose, and as to each bore upon importance such slight and trivial a nature.
By your pardon, sir, I was then a young traveler, rather shunned to go even with what I heard, than in my every action to be guided by others' experiences. But upon my mended judgment, if I offend not to say it is mended, my quarrel was not altogether slight.
Can we with manners ask what was the difference?
Safely, I think, 'twas a contention in public which may, without contradiction, suffer the report. It was much like an argument that fell out last night, where each of us fell in praises of our country's mistresses. And this gentleman at that time vouching, upon warrant, a bloody affirmation, his to be more fair, virtuous, wise, chaste, constant, qualified, and less attemptable than any of the rarest our ladies in France.
That lady is not now living, or this gentleman's opinion by this worn out.
Well, she holds her virtue still, and I my mind.
You must not prefer her for hours of Italy.
Being so far provoked as I was in France, I would abate her nothing, though I profess myself her adorer, not her friend.
As fair and as good? A kind of hand-in-hand comparison, something too fair and too good for any a lady in Britain. If she should go before others I have seen as that diamond of yours outlusters many I have beheld, I could but not believe she excelled many. But I have not seen the most precious diamond that is, nor you the lady.
I praised her as I rated her, so do I my stone.
Either your unparagoned mistress is dead, or she's outprized by a trifle.
You are mistaken. The one may be sold or given, if there were wealth enough for the purchase or merit of the gift. The other is not a thing for sale, and only the gift of the gods.
You may wear her in title yours, but you do know, strange fowl light upon neighboring ponds. Your ring may be stolen too, so your brace unprizable estimations. The one is but frail and the other casual. A cunning thief or a that way accomplished courtier may hazard the winning in both first and last.
Your Italy contains none so accomplished a courtier to convince the honor of my mistress if, in the holding or loss of that, you term her frail. I do nothing doubt you have store of thieves, notwithstanding, I fear not my ring.
Let us leave here, gentlemen.
Sir, with all my heart, this worthy signor, I thank him, makes no stranger of me. We are familiar at first.
With 5 times so much conversation, I should get the ground of your lady. Make her go back to even the yielding, had I the minutes opportunity to friend.
No.
I dare. Thereupon, pawn the moiety of my estate to that of your ring, which, in my opinion, overvalues it something. But I make my wager rather against your confidence than her reputation. And to bar your offense hereunto, I durst attempt it against any lady in the world.
Let us leave here, gentlemen. It came on too suddenly. Let it die as it was born, and I pray you, be better acquainted, huh?
Would I had put my estate and my neighbors on the approbation of what I have spoken.
What lady would you choose to assail?
Yours! Whom in constancy you think stands so safe. I will lay you 10,000 ducats to your ring that commend me to the court where your lady is, and I will from thence bring forth that honor of hers which you imagine so reserved.
I will wage against your gold to it. My ring, I hold dear as my finger, 'tis part of it.
You are a friend, and therein the wiser. If you should buy women's flesh at $1,000,000 a dram, you cannot preserve it from tainting. Oh, but I see you have some religion in you that you fear.
This is but a custom in your tongue. You bear a graver purpose, I hope.
I am the master of my speeches, and will undergo what's spoken, I swear.
Will you? I shall but lend my diamond till your return. Let there be covenants drawn between. My mistress exceeds in goodness the hugeness of your unworthy thinking. I dare you to this match. Here's my ring.
I will have it no lay.
Ah, by the gods, it is one! If I should bring you no sufficient testimony that I have not enjoyed the dearest bodily part of your mistress, my 10,000 ducats are yours, so your diamond is too.
I embrace these conditions. Let us have articles betwixt us. Only thus far you shall answer. If you make your voyage upon her and give me directly to understand you have prevailed, I am no further your enemy. She's not worth our debate. When she remain unseduced, you not making it appear otherwise, for your ill opinion and the assault you have made to her chastity, you shall answer me with your sword.
Your hand! A covenant.
Now, Master Doctor, have you brought those drugs?
Pleaseth your highness, I hear they are, madam. But I beseech your grace, without offense, my conscience bids me ask wherefore you have commanded me of those most poisonous compounds, which are the movers of a languishing death, but slow, deadly.
I wonder, Doctor, thou asked me such a question. Have I not been thy pupil long? Hast thou not learned me how to make perfumes, distill, preserve, yea, so that the great king himself so oft doth woo for my confections? Having thus far proceeded, unless thou thinkst me devilish, is it not meet I did amplify my judgment in other conclusions?
Your highness shall from this practice make hard your heart.
Here's a flattering rascal. On him will I work. He is for his master, an enemy to my son. How now, Pisanio? Doctor, your service for this time is ended. Take your own way.
I do suspect you, madam, but you shall do no harm. I do not like her. She doth think she has strange, lingering poisons, but I do know her spirit. And do not trust one of her malice with drugs of such damned nature. And those she has will stupefy and dull the sense awhile, which first perchance shall prove on cats and dogs, and afterwards a pyre. But there is no danger to what show of death it makes, more so than the locking up of the spirits a bit of time to be more fresh, reviving. She is fooled with a false effect. And I, the truer, so to be made false with her.
No further service, Doctor, until I send for thee.
I humbly take my leave.
Weeps she still, sayest thou? Dost thou think she will not quench and allow instructions to enter where folly now possesses? Do thou work, thou shalt bring me word she loves my son. Thou takest up thou knows not what, but take it for thy labor. It is a thing I made which hath the king 5 times redeemed from death. It is an earnest of a further good which I mean to thee. Tell thy mistress how the case stands with her. Do it as from thyself. Remain your master cannot, nor continue where he is. Think what a chance thou changest on. But think thou hast thy mistress still. To boot, my son, who shall take notice of thee? I'll move the king to any shape of thy preferment, such as thou desire, and myself, I that set thee onto this desert, am bound to load thy merit richly. Think on my words.
And shall do. When to my good lord I prove untrue, I'll choke myself. There's all I'll do for you.
A foolish suitor to a wedded lady that hath her husband banished. Oh, that husband. My supreme crown of grief and those repeated vexations of it. Had I been thief stolen as my two brothers, happy. But most miserable is the desire that's glorious. Blessed be those, how mean soe'er, that have their honest wills which seasons comfort. Who may this be? Fly!
Madam, a noble gentleman of Rome comes from my lord with letters.
Oh, change you, madam. The worthy Leonatus is in safety and greets your highness dearly.
Thanks, good sir. You're kindly welcome.
All of her that is out of door most rich. If she be furnished with a mind so rare, she alone is the Arabian bird, and I've lost my wager. No, boldness, be my friend. Arm me audacity from head to foot.
Noblest note to whose kindnesses I am most infinitely tied. Reflect upon him accordingly as you value your trust. Leonatus. So far I read aloud, but even the very middle of my heart is warmed by the rest and takes it thankfully. You are as welcome worthy, sir, as I have words to bid you, and shall find it so in all that I can do.
Thanks, fairest lady.
Continues well, my lord. His health beseech you.
Well, madam.
Is he disposed to mirth? I hope he is.
Exceedingly pleasant. None a stranger there, so merry and gamesome. He is called the Britain Reveler.
When he was here, he did incline to sadness, and oft times not knowing why.
I never saw him sad. Oh, there's a Frenchman, his companion, one an eminent monsieur, it seems, who loves a galleon girl at home. He furnishes the thick sigh from him while the jolly Briton, your lord, I mean, laughs from free lungs, cries, oh, but can my sides hold to think that man, who knows by history, report, or his own proof what woman is, yea, what they cannot choose but must be, whilst free hours languish for assured bondage?
Will my lord say so?
Aye, madam, with his eyes flood with laughter. It is a recreation to be by him and hear him mock the Frenchman, but heaven knows, some men are much to blame.
Not he, I hope.
No, not he, though heaven's bounty towards him might be used more thankfully. In himself, 'tis much. But in you, which I account beyond all his talents, whilst I am bound to wonder, I am bound to pity too.
What do you pity, sir?
Two creatures heartily.
Am I one, sir? You look on me. Why do you pity me?
That others do. I was going to say enjoy your... It is an office of the gods to venge it, not mine to speak on it.
You do seem to know something of me, or what concerns me. Pray you, since doubting things go ill often hurts more than to be sure they do, discover to me what both you spur and stop.
Had I this cheek to bathe my lips upon, this hand whose every touch would force the feeler soul onto an oath of loyalty, this object which takes prisoner the wild motion of mine eye, fixing it only here, then joint gripes with hands made hard with hourly falsehoods as with labor, then by peeping in an eye base and unlustrious as the smoky light that's fed by stinking tallow, it were fit that all the plagues of hell should at one time encounter such revolt.
My lord, I fear, has forgot Britain.
And himself. Not I, inclined to this intelligence, pronounce the beggary of his change, but 'tis your graces that from pay mutest conscience to my tongue charms this report out.
Let me hear no more.
Oh, dearest soul, your cause doth strike my heart with pity that doth make me sick. A lady so fair and fastened to an empery would make the greatest king double, to be partnered with tomboys hired with that own self-exhibition to which your own coffers yield? Be revenged, or she that bore you is no queen, and you recoil from your great stock.
Revenged. How should I be revenged? If this be true, as I have such a heart that both mine ears must not in haste abuse, if it be true, how should I be revenged?
Should he make me live like Diana's priest betwixt cold sheets while he's out vaulting variable ramps in your despite? Upon your purse, revenge it. I dedicate myself to your sweet pleasure. More noble than that runagate to your bed, and will continue fast to your affection still close as shore.
What ho, Bassanio?
Let me, my service, tender upon your lips.
Away, I do condemn mine ears that have so long attended thee. If thou wert honorable, thou wouldst have told this tale for virtue, not for such an end thou seekst as base as strange. Thou wrongst a gentleman who is as far from thy report as thou from honor, and solicits here, lady, that disdains thee and the devil alike. What ho, Bassanio! When my father shall be made acquainted of thy assault, if he shall think it fit a saucy stranger in his court to mart as in a Romish stew and to expound his beastly mind to us, he hath a court he little cares for, and a daughter who he not respects at all. What ho, Bassanio!
Oh! Happy Leonidas! I may say that the credit that thy lady hath of thee deserves thy trust and most perfect goodness. Oh, blessed, live you long, a lady to the worthiest sir that ever country called his. Give me your pardon. I have spoke of this to know if your affiance were deeply rooted, and shall make your lord the which is new horror.
You make amends.
Oh. Be not angry, most mighty princess, that I have adventured to try your taking a false report, which hath honored with your great judgment in an election of a sir so rare.
All's well, sir. Take my power in the court for yours.
My humble thanks. Oh. I almost forgot one thing. To entreat your grace, but in a small request. For it involves your lord, myself, and other noble friends, our partners in business.
Pray, what is?
Some dozen Romans of us and your lord, the best feather of our wing, have mingled in sums to buy a present for the emperor, which I, factor for the rest, have done so in France. And 'tis a plate of rare device with jewels of rich and exquisite form, their values great. And I, something curious, would have them in safe stowage. May it please you to take them in protection.
Willingly and pawn mine honor for their safety. If my lord hath an interest in them, I will keep them in my bedchamber.
They are in a trunk, attended by my men. I will make bold to send them to you only for tonight. I must aboard tomorrow. Therefore, I beseech you, if it please you to greet your lord with writing, do it tonight. I have outstood my time, which is material to the tender of the present.
I will write. Send your trunk to me. It shall safe be kept and truly yielded you. You're very welcome.
Was there ever a man had such luck when I kissed the jack upon an upcast to be hid away? I had 100 pounds on it, and then a whoreson jackanapes must take me up for swearing. I am not vexed more at anything on this earth. A pox on it! I had rather not be so noble as I am. They dare not fight with me because of the queen, my mother.
Did you hear of a stranger that's come to court tonight? There's an Italian comment his thought. One of Leonidas' friends.
Leonidas, a banished rascal, and he's another whatsoever he be. Is it fit I went to look upon him? Is there no derogation in it?
You cannot derogate my lord.
Not easily, I think.
You're a fool, granted. Therefore, your issues being foolish do not derogate.
Come, I'll go see this Italian. What I have lost today at bowls, I'll win tonight of him. Come, go!
I'll attend your lordship. That such a crafty devil as is his mother should yield the world this ass.
Who's there, Bassanio?
Please you, madam.
What hour is it?
Almost midnight, madam.
I've read 3 hours then, mine eyes are weary. Fold down the leaf where I've left, to bed. Sleep hath seized me wholly. To your protection I commend me, gods, from fairies and the tempters of the night. Guard me, beseech ye.
The crickets sing, and man's over-labored sense repairs itself by rest. How bravely thou becomest of thy bed! Fresh lily, and whiter than the sheets, that I might touch. Oh, but kiss, one kiss. Rubies unparagoned, how dearly they do it. 'Tis her breath that perfumes this chamber thus. Ah, my design to note this chamber. I will write all down. Ah, but some natural notes about her body. Above 10,000 meaner movables would testify to enrich mine inventory. Oh, sleep, thou ape of death, and lie dull upon her, and be her sense but as a monument, thus in a chapel lie. As slippery as the Gordian knot was hard, 'tis mine, and will witness outwardly as strong as the conscience does within to the maddening of our Lord. On her left breast lies a mole, sank-spotted like the crimson drops in the bottom of a cowslip. Here's a voucher stronger than ever law could make. This secret will force him think that I have picked the lock and taken the treasure that is her honor. To what end? No more. Why should I write down what's riveted, screwed to my memory? She hath been reading late. The tale of Tereus. Here, the leaves turned down where Philomel gave up. I have enough. To the trunk again. And shut the spring of it. Swift, swift, you dragons of the night, that dawning may bear the raven's eye. I lodge in fear, though this, a heavenly angel. Hell is here. 1, 2, 3. Time.
Is the most patient man in loss, the most coldest that ever turned up ace.
Well, it would make any man cold to lose.
But not every man patient after the noble temper of your lordship. You are most hot and furious when you win.
Winning will put any man into courage. Oh, if I could get this foolish Imogen, I should have gold enough. It's almost morning, is not?
Stay, my lord.
I am advised to give her music o' mornings. They say it will penetrate. Oh, come on! If I can penetrate her with my fingering so, We'll try with tongue too. If none will do, let her remain, but I'll never give o'er. And there, let her consider. So Posthumus was close, tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal, baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no takers. That man is not Jamaica, and that's why I'm gonna take a good girl. I am glad I was up so late, for that's the reason I was up so early. He cannot choose but take this. Service I have done fatherly. Good morrow to your majesty and to my gracious mother.
Attend you here the door of our stern daughter? Will she not forth?
I have assailed her with music, but she vouchsafes no notice.
The exile of her minion is still too new. She hath not yet forgot him. Some more time must wear the print of his remembrance out, and then she's yours.
You are most bound to the king, who lets go by no vantages that may prefer you to his daughter, save when command to your dismission tends, and therein you are senseless.
Senseless? Not so.
So like you, sir, ambassadors from Rome. The one is Caius Lucius.
Worthy gentleman, albeit he comes on angry purpose now, but that's no fault of his. Our dear son, when you have given good morrow to your mistress, attend the queen and us. We shall have need to employ you towards this Roman. Come, our queen.
If she be off, I'll speak with her. If not, let her lie still and dream. Fire leave, ho! I know her women are about her. What if I do line one of their hands? 'Tis gold which buys admittance. By your leave!
Who's there that knocks?
A gentleman!
No more?
Yes, and a gentlewoman's son.
That's more. What's your lordship's pleasure?
Your lady's person. Is she ready?
Aye, to keep her chamber.
There is gold for you. Good morrow, fairest sister. Your sweet hand.
Ugh, good morrow, sir. You lay out too much pains for purchasing the trouble. The thanks I give is telling you that I am poor of thanks and scarce can spare them.
Still, I swear I love you. Well, this is no answer. Do you call me a fool?
As I am mad, I do. If you'll be patient, I'll no more be mad. That cures us both. I am much sorry, sir. You put me to forget a lady's manners. To accuse myself, I hate you, which I had rather you felt than maked my boast.
You sin against obedience which you owe your father.
Profane fellow, wert thou the son of Jupiter? And no more than what thou art besides, thou wert too base to be his groom. Posthumus' meanest garment that ever hath but clipped his body is dearer in my respect than all the hairs above thee, were they all made such men. How now, Bassanio!
His garment! Now the devil!
I am sprited with a fool.
You have abused me! His meanest garment?
Aye, I said so, sir. If you will make an action, call witness to it.
I will inform your father!
Your mother, too!
I'll be revenged! His meanest garment! Wow!
Frighted and angered worse. Go bid my woman search for a jewel that too casually hath left mine arm. It was thy master's. I do think I saw it this morning. Confident I am, 'twas on mine arm last night. I kissed it. I hope it be not gone to tell my lord that I kiss aught but he.
'Twill not be lost.
I hope so. Go and search.
So sure to win the king as I am bold, her honor will remain hers.
By this your king hath heard of great Augustus. Caius Lucius will do his commission throughly, and I think he'll grant the tribute. Send the arrearages, or else look upon our Romans, whose remembrance is yet but fresh in their grief.
I do believe that this will prove a war. And you shall hear legions sooner landed in our not fearing Britain than have tidings of any penny tribute paid.
Yakima.
I hope the briefness of your answer made the speediness of your return.
Your lady is one of the fairest that I've looked upon.
And therewithal the best. Or let her beauty look through a casement to allure false hearts and be false with them.
Here are letters for you.
Their tenor good, I trust.
'Tis very like.
Was Caius Lucius in the Britain court when you were there?
He was expected, but not approached.
All is well yet. Sparkles this stone as it was wont, or it's not too dull for your good wearing.
If I had lost it, I should have lost the worth of it in gold, for I should journey twice as far for a second night of such sweet shortness, which was mine in Britain, for the ring is won, your lady being so easy.
Make not, sir, your loss your sport. I hope you know we must not continue friends.
Good sir, we must! If you keep covenant, had I not brought the knowledge of your mistress home, I durst we were to tempt it further. But I now profess myself the winner of her honor together with your ring.
If you can make it apparent that you have tasted her in bed, my hand and ring is yours. If not, the foul opinion you had of her pure honor gains or loses, your sword or mine, or masterless leaves both to who shall find them.
Sir, my circumstances, being so near the truth as I will make them, must first induce you to believe, whose strength I will confirm with oath, which I doubt not. You'll grant me leave to spare when you shall find you need it not.
Proceed.
First, her bedchamber, where I confess I slept not, but profess had that was well worth watching. It was hanged with tapestries of silk and silver, the story, proud Cleopatra, when she met her Roman, and Cindus swelled above the banks for the press of boats, or pride.
Well, this is true. And this you might have heard of here by me, or by some other.
Oh, more particulars must justify my knowledge.
So they must, or do your honor injury.
The chimney was south the chamber. The chimney piece, chaste Diane bathing. Ne'er I saw figures so likely to report themselves. Oh, and the roof of the chamber. With golden anderons is fretted. Oh, the cherubims, I had forgotten them, were two winking cupids, each of silver, on 1 foot standing, nicely depending on their brands.
This is her honor. Let it be granted you have seen all of this, and praise be given to your remembrance. The description of what is in her chamber, nothing saves the wager you have laid.
Then, sir, if you can be pale, I beg but leave to air out this jewel. See? Ah, now 'tis up again. Oh, it must be married to that of your diamond. I'll keep them.
Jove, once more let me behold it. Is it that which I left with her?
Sir, I thank her that she stripped it from her arm. I see her yet. Her pretty action did outsell her gift, yet enriched it. She gave it me. Said she prized it once.
Maybe she plucked it off to send it me.
Oh, she writes so too, doth she?
Oh, no. No, 'tis true. Here, take this too. It is a basilisk under mine eye. Kills me to look on it. Let there be no truth where there is semblance, honor where beauty, love where there's another man. The vows of women of no more bondage be to where they are made than they are to their virtues, which is nothing? Oh, above measure false.
Sir, be patient and take up your ring again. 'Tis not yet won. It may be very probable she lost it. Or who knows if one of her women, being corrupted, hath stolen it from her.
By Jupiter! I had it from her arm.
Hark you, he swears. By Jupiter! He swears! 'Tis true. Keep the ring. Nay, 'tis true. I am sure she would not lose it. No, he hath enjoyed her. The cognizance of her incontinency is this. She hath bought the name of whore thus dearly. There, take thy hire, and all the fiends of hell divide themselves between you.
Sir, be patient. This is not strong enough to be believed of one persuaded well of.
Never talk on it. She hath been colted by him.
If you seek for further satisfying, under her breast worthy of pressing, lies a mole, right proud of that most delicate lodging, and by my life, I kissed it. And though it gave me present hunger to feed again, though full, did you remember the stain upon her?
Aye, and it doth confirm another stain as big as hell can hold, were there no more but it.
Will you hear more? I'll be sworn.
No swearing! If you will swear you have not done it, you lie, and I will kill thee if thou dost deny thou madest me cuckold.
Oh, I'll deny nothing.
That I had her here to tear her limb meal. I'll go there before the court, before her father. I'll do something.
Quite besides the government of patience, you have won. Let's after him and pervert the present wrath he hath against himself.
With all my heart.
Uh-huh.
Is there any way for men to be, but women must be half workers? We are all bastards. And that most venerable man, which I did call my father, was I know not where when I was stamped. Some coiner with his tools made me a counterfeit. Yet my mother seemed the Diane of that time, so doth my wife the nonpareil of this. Oh, vengeance, vengeance, that I thought her as chaste as unsunned snow. Oh, all the devils, this coward Iachimo in an hour, was not? Or less at first. Perchance he spoke not, but like a full acorned boar cried, oh, and mounted, found no opposition, but what he looked for should oppose, and she should from encounter guard. Oh, could I find out the woman's part in me? For there's no motion that tends to vice in man, but I affirm it is the woman's part. Be it lying, note it, the woman's. Flattering, hers. Deceiving, hers. Lust and rank thoughts, hers, hers. Revenges, hers. I'll write against them, detest them, curse them, yet 'tis greater skill and a true hate to pray they have their will. The very devils cannot plague them better.
Now, say, what would Augustus Caesar with us?
When Julius Caesar was in this Britain and conquered it, thine uncle and his succession granted Rome a tribute, yearly 3,000 pounds, which by thee lately is left untendered.
Britain's a world by itself, and we will nothing pay for wearing our own noses.
That opportunity we have again. Remember, sir, my liege, the kings your ancestors, together with the natural bravery of your isle, which stands as Neptune's park, ribbed and paled in with rocks unscalable and roaring waters, with sands that will not bear your enemy's ships, but rather suck them up to the topmast. A kind of conquest Caesar made here.
Come, there's no more tribute to be paid. Our kingdom is stronger than it was at that time.
Son, let your mother end.
Why tribute? Why should we pay tribute? If Caesar can hide the sun from us with a blanket or put the moon in his pocket, we'll pay him tribute for light. Else, sir, no more tribute. Pray you now.
You must know, till the injurious Romans did extort this tribute from us, we were free.
I am sorry, Cymbeline, that I am to pronounce Augustus Caesar, Caesar, who hath more kings his servants than thyself domestic officers, thine enemy. Receive it from me then, war and confusion. In Caesar's name pronounce I against thee.
I know your master's pleasure, and he mine. All the remain is welcome.
Huh. Of adultery.
Wherefore write you not what monsters her accuser, Leonada's own master? What a strange infection has fallen into thy ear? What false Italian, as poisonous tongued as handed, hath prevailed on thy too ready hearing? Disloyal. No, she's punished for her truth and undergoes more goddess-like than wife-like such assaults as would take in some virtue. Oh, my master, thy mind to her is now as low as were thy fortunes. How that I should murder her upon the love and truth and vows which I have made to thy command, I, her blood. If it be so to do good service, never let me be counted serviceable. How look I that I should seem to lack humanity so much as this fact comes to? Do it. The letter that I have sent her by her own command shall give thee opportunity. Oh, damn paper! Art thou a feodary for this act, and lookst so virgin-like without? Oh, here she comes. I am ignorant in what I am commanded.
How now, Pisanio?
Madam, here is a letter from my lord.
Who thy lord? That is my lord, Leonidas. Ah! Lord, indeed. Were that astronomer that knew the stars as I his characters, he'd lay the future open. Good news, gods. Justice and your father's wrath, should he take me in his dominion, could not be so cruel to me as you, oh dearest of creatures, would even renew me with your eyes. Take notice that I am at Milford Haven. What your own love will out of this advise you follow. So he wishes you all happiness that remains loyal to his vow, and your increasing in love. Posthumous Leonidas. Oh, for a horse with wings! Here is thou, Pisanio. He is in Milford Haven. How far it is to this same blessed Milford? How many score of miles may we well ride twixt hour and hour?
1 score, twixt sun and sun, madams, and enough for you, and too much too.
Why, one that rode to his execution, man, could never go so slow. Go, bid my woman feign a sickness. Say she'll home to her father, and provide me presently a riding suit. Away, I prithee, do as I bid thee. There's no more to say. Accessible is none but Milford way.
A goodly day not to keep house with such whose roofs as low as ours stoop, boys. This gate instructs you how to adore the heavens and bows you to a morning's holy office.
Hail heaven.
Oh, hail heaven.
Now for our mountain sport, up to yond hill.
Oh.
The sharded beetle in a safer hold than is the full-winged eagle. Oh, this life is nobler than attending for a check.
Out of your proof you speak. We poor unfledged have never winged from view of the nest, nor know not what airs from home. Happily this life is best if quiet life be best.
We have seen nothing. We are beastly, subtle as the fox for prey, like warlike as the wolf for what we eat. Our valor is to chase what flies. Our cage we make a choir as at the prison bird and sing our bondage freely.
How you speak, the art of the court, as hard to leave as to keep, whose top to climb is certain falling, or so slippery that the fear's as bad as falling. The toil of the war, a pain that only seems to seek out danger in the name of fame and honor, which dies in the search, and hath as oft a slanderous epitaph as record of fair act, nay, many times. Oh, boys, this story the world may read in me. My body's marked with Roman swords, and my report was once first with the best of note. Cymbeline loved me, and when a soldier was a theme, my name was not far off. Then was I as a tree whose boughs did bend with fruit. But in one night, a storm or a robbery, call it what you will, shook down my mellow hangings, nay, my leaves, and left me bare to weather. My fault being nothing, as I have told you oft, but that 2 villains, whose false oaths prevailed before my perfect honor, swore to Cymbeline that I was confederate with the Romans. Me, So followed my banishment. And this 20 years, this rock, and these domains have been my world. I'll meet you in the valleys. How hard it is to hide the sparks of nature. These boys know little that they are sons to the king, nor Cymbeline dreams that they are alive. They think they are mine. And though trained up thus meanly in the cave wherein they bow, their thoughts do hit the roofs of palaces. And nature prompts them in simple and low things to prince it much beyond the trick of others. This Polydor, heir to Cymbeline and Britain, who the king his father called Guiderius, Jove, the younger brother Cadwal, once Arviragus, in as like a figure. Hark, the game is roused, O Cymbeline. Heaven in my conscience knows thou didst unjustly banish me, whereon at 3 and 2 years old I stole these babes, thinking to bar thee of succession, as thou reftest me of my lands. Myself, Belarius, that am Morgan called, they take for natural father. The game is up.
Thou toldst me the place was near at hand. Pisanio, man, where is Posthumus? What is in my mind that makes thee stare thus? What's the matter?
Please you read, and you shall find me, wretched man, a thing the most disdained of fortune.
Thy mistress Pisanio hath played the strumpet in my bed, the testimonies whereof lay bleeding in me. I speak not out of weak surmises, but from proof as strong as my grief and as certain as I expect my revenge. That part thou, Pisanio, must act for me, if thy faith be not tainted with the breach of hers. Let thine own hands take away her life. I shall give thee opportunity at Milford Haven. She hath my letter for the purpose, where, if thou fear to strike and to make me certain it is done, thou art the pander to her dishonor, and equally to me disloyal.
What shall I need to draw my sword? The paper hath cut her throat already. No, 'tis slander whose edge is sharper than the sword.
False to his bed? What is it to be false? To lie and watch there and to think on him? To weep twixt clock and clock, if sleep charged nature, to break it with a fearful dream of him and cry myself awake? That's false to his bed, is it?
Alas, good lady.
I false! Thy conscience witness Iachimo, thou didst accuse him of incontinency. Thou then lookst like a villain. Now methinks thy favor's good enough. Some jay of Italy hath betrayed him. Oh, men's vows are women's traitors. All good seeming that by thy revolt, O husband, shall be thought put on for villainy, not born where it grows, but worn a bait for ladies.
Good madam, hear me.
Come, fellow, be thou honest. Do thou thy master's bidding. When thou seest him, a little witness my obedience. Look, I draw the sword myself, take it, and hit the innocent mansion of my love, my heart. Fear not, 'tis empty of all things but grief. Thy master is not there, who was indeed the richest of it. Do his bidding, strike. Thou mayest be valiant in a better cause, but now thou seemst a coward.
Oh, hence, vile instrument, thou shalt not damn my hand.
Why, I must die, and if I do not by thy hand, thou art no servant of thy master's. Against self-slaughter there is a prohibition so divine that cravens my weak hand. Come, here's my heart. Something to for it, soft, will no defense, obedient as the scabbard. But what is this? The scriptures of the loyal Leonatus turned to heresy. Away, corrupters of my faith, and thou, Posthumus, thou that didst set up my disobedience against the king, my father? Prithee dispatch. The lamb entreats the butcher. Where's thy knife? Thou art too slow to do thy master's bidding when I desire it too.
Oh, gracious lady, since I received command to do this business, I have not slept one wink.
Do it into bed then.
I'll wake mine eyeballs blind first.
Wherefore then didst undertake it? Why hast thou abused so many miles with a pretense? This place?
But to win time, to lose so bad employment, in the which I have considered of a course. Good lady, hear me with patience.
Talk thy tongue weary. Speak, I have heard I am a strumpet. bringing me here to kill me?
Not so neither, but if I were as wise, as honest, my purpose would prove well. It cannot be but that my master is abused. Some villain, I, and singular in his art, hath done you both this cursed injury.
Some Roman courtesan.
No, on my life, I'll give but notice you are dead, and send him some bloody sign of it. For 'tis commanded I should do so. You shall be missed at court, and that shall well confirm it.
Why, good fellow, what shall I do the where? Where bide? How live? Or in my life, what comfort when I am dead to my husband?
If you'll back to the court.
No court, no father, nor no more ado with that harsh, noble, simple nothing, that Cloten whose love suit hath been to me as fearful as a siege.
If not at court, then not in Britain must you bide. Lucius the Roman comes to Milford Haven tomorrow. Now, if you could wear a mind dark as your fortune is, and but disguise that, which to appear itself must not yet be but by self-danger, you should tread a course pretty and full of view, yea, haply near the residence of Posthumus, so nigh, at least, that though his actions were not visible to you, yet report should render him hourly to your ear as truly as he moves.
Oh, for such means I would adventure.
Well, then here's the point. You must forget to be a woman. Change command into obedience, fear and niceness into a waggish courage. Nay, you must forget that rarest treasure of your cheek, exposing it, but oh, the harder heart, alack no remedy, to the greedy touch of common kissing Titan, and forget your laborsome and dainty trims, wherein you made great Juno angry.
Nay, be brief. I see into thy end, and am almost a man already.
First, make yourself but like one. Before thinking this, I've already fit, 'tis in my cloak bag, doublet, hat, hose, all that answer to them. Would you, in their serving, and with what imitation you can borrow from youth of such a season, for noble Lucius, present yourself, desire his service, tell him wherein you're happy, which you'll make him know, if that his head have ear in music. Doubtless, with joy he will embrace you, for he's honorable, and doubling that most holy, your means abroad.
Thou art the only comfort the gods will diet me with. Prithee away, there's more to be considered, but will even all that good time will give us. This attempt I am a soldier too, and will abide it with a prince's courage.
Well, madam, we must take a short farewell, lest being missed I be suspected of your carriage from the court. My noble mistress, here is a box. I had it from the queen. What's in't is precious. If you are sick at sea or stomach qualmed at land, a dram of this will drive away distemper. To some shade and fit you to your manhood. May the gods direct you to the best.
Amen. I thank thee.
Lucius hath wrote already to the emperor how it goes here. It fits us therefore ripely, our chariots and our horsemen be in readiness. His war for Britain.
It is not sleepy business, but it must be looked to speedily and strongly.
Our expectation that it would be thus hath made us forward. But, my gentle queen, where is our daughter? She hath not appeared before the Roman, nor to us hath tendered the duty of the day. She looks us a thing more made of malice than of duty. We have noted it. Send for her, for we have been too slight in sufferance.
Royal, sir, since the exile of Posthumus most retired her life hath been of late. The cure whereof, my lord, 'tis time must do. Forbear, your majesty, forbear sharp speeches to her. She is a lady so tender of rebukes that words are strokes, and strokes death to her.
Where is she, sir? How can this contempt be answered?
Please you, sir, there's no answer that will be given to the loudest noise we make.
Her doors locked. Not seen of late. Grant heavens, that which I fear prove false.
Son, I say follow the king.
That man of hers, Pisanio, her old servant, I have not seen these 2 days.
Go to, look after. Pisanio, thou that stands so for Posthumus, He hath a drug of mine. I pray his absence proceeded by swallowing it, for he thinks it is a thing most precious. But for her, where is she gone? Happily despair hath seized her, or, winged with the fervor of her love, she's flown to her desired Posthumus. Gone she is to death or to dishonor, and my end can make good use of either. She being down, I have the placing of the British crown. How now, my son?
'Tis certain she is fled. Go in and cheer the king. He rages, none dare come about him.
All better. Mid this night forestall him of the coming day.
I hate and love her, for she's fair and royal, and that she hath all courtly parts more exquisite than lady, ladies, woman. From every one, the best she hath, and she of all confounded outsells them all. I love her therefore, but disdaining me, and throwing favors on the low Posthumus, slanders so her judgment that what's else rare is choked. And in that point I will conclude to hate her, nay, indeed, to be revenged upon her. Who is here? What are you packing, Sirrah? Come nearer. Ah, you precious pander. Villain, where is thy lady? Or, by Jupiter, I will not ask again. Close, villain, I will have this secret from thy heart, or rip thy heart to find it. Is she with Posthumus?
Alas, my good lord, how can she be with him? When was she missed? She is in Rome.
Where is she, sir? Satisfy me home, no further halting. What is become of her?
Oh, my all-worthy lord.
All-worthy villain! Discover where thy mistress is at once, at the next word! No more of worthy lord. Speak! Or thy silence on this instant is thy condemnation and thy death.
Then, sir, this paper is the history of my knowledge touching her flight.
Let's see it. I will pursue her even to Augustus' throne.
Or this or perish. She's far enough now. What he learns by this may prove his travel, not her danger.
Huh.
I'll write to my lord she's dead. Oh, Imogen, safe mayst thou wander, safe return again.
It is Posthumus' hand, I know it. Sirrah, if thou wouldst not be a villain, but do me true service.
Sir, I will.
Give me your hand. Here is my purse. Hath any of thy late master's garments in thy possession?
I have my lord at my lodging, that same suit he wore when he took leave of my lady and mistress.
The first service thou dost me. Fetch that suit hither. Let it be thy lent service. Go.
I shall, my lord.
Meet me at Milford Haven. Thou, villain Posthumus, will I kill thee. I would these garments were come. She set upon the time the bitterness it I now belch from my heart, that she held the very garment of Posthumus in more respect than my noble and natural person, together with the adornment of my qualities. With that suit upon my back, will I ravish her, first kill him, and in her eyes, there shall she see my valor, which will then be a torment to her contempt. He, on the ground dead, my speech of insultment ended, and when my lust hath dined, which, as I say, to vex her, I will execute in the clothes that she so praised. To the court, I'll knock her back, foot her home again. She hath despised me rejoicingly, and I'll be merry in my revenge. Be those the garments?
Aye, my noble lord.
How long is since she went to Milford Haven?
She can scarce be there yet.
Bring this apparel to my chamber. That is the second thing thou dost me. The third is that thou wilt be a voluntary mute to my design. My revenge is now at Milford. Oh, would I had wings to follow it. Come and be true.
Thou bidst me to my loss. For true to thee were to prove false, which I will never be to him that is most true. To Milford go and find not her whom thou pursuest. Flow, flow, you heavenly blessings on her. This fool's speed be crossed with slowness, labor be his meed.
I see. A man's life is a tedious one. I have tired myself, and for 2 nights together have made the ground my bed. I should be sick, but that my resolution helps me. Milford, when from the mountaintop Bassanio showed thee, thou wast within a ken. My dear Lord, thou art one of the false ones. Now I think on thee, my hunger's gone, but even before I was at point to sink for food. But what is this? Ho? Who's here? If anything that's civil, speak. If savage, take or lend. Ho? No answer. Then I'll enter, best draw my sword, and if mine enemy but fear the sword like me, he'll scarcely look on. Such a foe, good heavens.
You, Polydor, have proved best woodman and are master of the feast. Cadwal and I will play the cook and servant. 'Tis our match.
I am thoroughly weary.
I am weak with toil, yet strong in appetite.
Oh, stay. Come not in. By Jupiter. An angel. Or if not an earthly paragon, behold divineness. No elder than a boy.
Good masters, harm me not. Before I entered here, I called and thought to have begged or bought what I have took. Good troth, I stole not, nor would not, though I had found gold strewn in the floor. Here's money for my meat.
Money, youth.
I see you're angry. Know that if you kill me for my fault, I should have died had I not made it.
Whither bound?
To Milford Haven.
What's your name?
Fidel, sir. I have a kinsman bound for Milford. He embarked at Italy, to whom being going, almost spent with hunger, I am fallen in this offense.
Oh, prithee, fair youth, think us no churls, nor measure our good minds by this rude place where we live, well encountered. 'Tis almost night. You shall have better cheer ere you depart, and thanks to stay and eat it. Boys, bid him welcome.
Were you a woman, youth, I would woo hard, but to be your groom.
He is a man, and I'll love him as my brother. And such a welcome as I give him after long absence, such is yours. Most welcome. Be sprightly, for you all amongst friends.
Amongst friends and brothers! Would it had been so that they had been my father's sons, pardon me, gods, I changed my sex to be companion with them, since Leonatus is false.
When we have supped, we'll mannerly demand thee of thy story, so far as thou wilt speak it.
Thanks, sir.
I pray, draw near.
I am near to the place where they should meet, if Bassanio have mapped it truly. How fit his garments serve me! Why should his mistress, who was made by him that made the tailor, not be fit too? I mean, the lines on my body are as well drawn as his, no less young, more strong, above him in birth, and more remarkable in single oppositions. Yet this imperseverant thing loves him in my despite. What mortality is. Posthumus, thy head, which is now growing on thy shoulders, shall within this hour be off, thy mistress enforced, thy garments cut to pieces before thy face, and all this done, spurn her home to her father, who may haply be a little angry for my so rough usage. But my mother, having power of his testiness, shall turn all into my commendations. Out, sword, and to a sore purpose, fortune, put them into my hand. This is the very description of their meeting place, and the fellow dares not deceive me.
You are not well. Remain here in the cave. We'll come to you after hunting.
Brother, stay here. Are we not brothers?
So man and man should be.
Go you to hunting. I'll abide with him.
So sick I am not, yet I am not well.
I love thee. I've spoken.
I know not why I love this youth. And I have heard you say, love's reasons without reason. Brother, farewell.
These are kind creatures. I am sick still, heart sick. Bassanio, I'll now taste of thy drug.
I cannot find those renegades. That villain hath mocked me. Oh, I am faint. Soft, what are you that fly me thus? Some villain mountaineer? Thou art a robber, a lawbreaker, a villain. Yield thee, thief.
To who? To thee. What art thou? Have I not an arm as big as thine, a heart as big? Why should I yield to thee?
Thou villain base, knowest me not by my clothes.
No, nor by thy tailor, rascal.
Thou, precious harlot, my tailor made them not.
Hence, then, and thank the man that gave them thee.
Thou injurious thief! Hear but my name, and tremble!
What's thy name?
Clotton, thou villain.
Cotton, thou double villain! I cannot tremble at it.
I am son to the queen!
I am sorry for it, not seeming so noble as thy birth.
Art not a fear!
Those I reverence, those I fear, the wise. At fools, I laugh, not fear them.
Die to death! Yield! Rustic mountaineer! No! Please, stop! No!
Cotton was a fool! An empty purse, he had no money in it. Not Hercules could have knocked out his brains, for he had none. Yet I'm not doing this. This fool had borne my head as I do his.
What hast thou done? Clotton, the son of the queen! Oh, I fear some ambush.
I am perfect blood. Cut off one Clotton's head that called me traitor, mountaineer, and swore by his own hand he'd dispatch our heads where think the gods they'd grow.
We are all undone.
Why? Worthy father, what have we to lose but that which he swore to take, our lives? The law protects not us. Then why should we be tender to let an arrogant piece of flesh threat us, play judge and executioner all himself, for we do fear the law? What company discovers you abroad?
No single soul.
With his own sword, which he did wave against my throat, I have taken his head from him. I'll throw it into the creek behind our rock and send it to the sea, and tell the fishes he's the queen's son. Clotton.
I fear it will be revenged. Would, Polydore, thou hadst not done it, though valor becomes thee well enough. I'll stay till hasty Polydore returns, and bring him to dinner presently.
Poor sick Fidel.
It's strange what Clotton's being here to us portends, or what his death will bring us.
Where is my brother? I've thrown Clotton's clot pole down the stream in embassy to his mother, his body hostage for his return.
The bird is dead. And we have made so much of him.
Oh, sweetest, fairest lily.
I thought he slept.
Please. If he be gone, he'll make his grave a bed. With female fairies will his tomb be haunted, and worms shall not come to thee.
With fairest flowers while summer lasts, and I live here, Fidel, all sweet in thy sad grave.
Prithee, have done. Let us bury him to the grave.
Be it so. And let us, Polydore, though now our voices have been banished, crack, sing him to the ground.
Cadwal, I cannot sing. I'll weep and word it with thee.
We'll speak it then.
For Clotton is quite forgot. He was a queen's son, my boys. And though he came our enemy, remember, he was paid for that. Our foe was princely. And though you took his life as being our foe, yet bury him as a prince.
We'll say our song the whilst. Brother, begin. So, begin.
Fear no more the lightning flash.
Nor the all-dreaded thunderstone.
Fear not slander, censure, rash.
Thou hast finished joy and moan. All lovers young, all lovers must consign to thee and come to dust. Nothing ill come near thee. Quiet consummation have, and renowned be thy grave.
We have done our obsequies. Come, lay him down.
Come on, away. Apart upon our knees. The ground that gave them first has them again. Their pleasures here are past. So is their pain.
A headless man? The garments of Posthumus? I know the shape of his leg. This is his hand, the bronze of Hercules. But his jovial face, murder in heaven. How? 'Tis gone. Pisanio, conspired with that irregulous devil Cloten, has here cut off my lord. Damned Pisanio hath with his forged letters, damned Pisanio from this most bravest vessel of the world struck the maintop. Oh, Posthumus, alas, where is thy head? Where's that? I mean, where's that? Pisanio and Cloten, malice and lucre in them have laid this woe here. Oh, 'tis pregnant, the drug he gave me, which he said was precious and cordial to me. Have I not found it murderous to the senses? That confirms it home. This is Pisanio's deed and Cloten's. Oh, give color to my pale cheek with thy blood, that we, the horritor, may seem to those which chance to find us. Oh, my lord, my lord.
To them the legions garrisoned after your will across the seas, attending you here at Milford with your ships. They are in readiness.
But what from Rome?
The Senate hath stirred up the confiners and gentlemen of Italy, most willing spirits, who promise noble service, and they come under the conduct of bold Iachimo,
When expect you then?
with the next benefit of the wind.
What? A page? Or dead, or sleeping on him?
Alive, my lord.
You'll then instruct us of this body. Young one, inform us of thy fortunes, for it seems they crave to be demanded. Who is this? What art thou?
I am nothing, or if not nothing to be were better, this was my master, a very valiant Briton and a good that here by mountaineers lies slain.
That. Good youth, thy name?
Fidel, sir.
Thou dost approve thyself the very same. Thy name well fits thy faith, thy name. Wilt take thy chance with me?
I'll follow, sir, so please you entertain me.
Aye, good youth. My friends, this boy hath taught us manly duties. Be cheerful. Wipe thine eyes. Some falls are means the happier to arise.
My queen, a fever with the absence of her son, a madness from which her life's in danger. Imogen, the great part of my comfort, gone. My queen, upon a desperate bed, and in a time when fearful wars point at me, her son gone.
Sir, my life is yours. I humbly set it at your will, but for my mistress I nothing know where she remains, why gone, nor when she purposes return.
So, please your majesty, the Roman legions are landed on your coast. With them, a supply of Roman gentlemen by the Senate sent.
Thank you. Let's withdraw and meet the time as it seeks us. We care not what can from Italy annoy us, but we grieve at chances here. Away!
I heard no letter from my master, since I wrote him Imogen was slain, 'tis strange. Nor hear I from my mistress, who did promise to yield me often tidings. Neither know I what is betid to Cloten, but remain perplexed in all. The heavens still must work.
The noise is round about us.
Let us from it.
With pleasure, sir. Find we in life to lock it away from action and adventure.
Nay, what hope have we in hiding us?
Oh, I am known of many in the army, many years. And besides, the king hath not deserved my service, nor your loves.
By heavens, I'll go, if you will bless me, sir, and give me leave.
So say I. Amen.
If in your country wars you chance to die, that's my bed too, lads. And there I'll lie. Lead, lead. The time seems long. Their blood thinks scorn till it fly out and show them princes born.
wished thou shouldst be colored thus. You married ones, if each of you should take this course, how many must murder wives much greater than themselves for wrying but a little? Oh, Bassanio, every good servant does not all commands, no bonds but to do just ones. Gods, if you should obtain vengeance on my faults, I never have lived to put on this. So had you saved the noble Imogen to repent, and struck me, wretch, more worth your vengeance. But alack, you snatch some hence for little faults. That's love, to have them fall no more. You some permit to second ills and ills, each elder worse, making them dread it to the doer's thrift. But Imogen is your own. Do your best wills, and make me blessed to obey. I am brought hither amongst the Italian gentry, and to fight against my lady's kingdom. 'Tis enough that Britain I have killed thy mistress. Peace, I'll give no wound to thee. Therefore, good heavens, hear patiently my purpose. I'll disrobe me of these Italian weeds, and suit myself as does a Briton peasant. So I'll fight against the part I come with. So I'll die for thee. Oh, Imogen, even for whom my life is every breath a death, and thus unknown, pitied nor hated to the face of peril, myself I'll dedicate. Let me make men know more valor in me than my habits show. Gods, put the strength of the Leonati in me. To shame the guise of the world, I will begin the fashion, less without and more within.
Thy heaviness and guilt within my bosom takes off my manhood. If that thy gentry, Britain, go before this lout as he exceeds our lords, the odds are we are scarce as men and you are gods.
We have the advantage of the ground! The lane is guarded! Nothing routs us but the villainy of our fears!
Stand and fight!
Away, boy, from the troops and save myself! For friends kill friends and the disorder such as war will hoodwink!
'Tis their fresh supplies.
'Tis a day turned strangely, or betimes. Let's reinforce or fly.
Oh, noble misery, to be in the field and ask what news of me. Today, how many would have given their honors to have saved their carcasses, took heel to do it, and yet died too? I, in mine own woe charmed, could not find death where I did hear him groan, nor find him where he struck. Well, I will find him. For me, my ransom's death. On either side, I come to spend my breath, which neither here I'll keep, nor bear again, but end it by some means for Imogen.
Great Jupiter be praised! For Lucius is taken! 'Tis thought the old man and his sons were angels.
There was a fourth man in a silly habit that gave the affront with them.
So 'tis reported, but none of them can be found. Stand! Who's there?
A Roman!
Lay hands on him, a dog! A leg of Rome shall not return to tell what crows have pecked him here. He brags his service as if he were of note. Bring him to the king.
most welcome bondage. For thou art a way, I think, to liberty. You good gods, give me the penitent instrument to pick that bolt, then free forever. It's enough, I'm sorry. So children, temporal fathers, do appease gods, are more full of mercy. Must I repent? For Imogen's dear life, take mine, and though 'tis not so dear, yet 'tis a life. You coined it. And so, great powers, if you will take this audit, take this life, and cancel these cold bonds. Oh, Imogen, I'll speak to thee in silence.
No more thy thunder, master! Show thy spite on mortal flies! With Mars fall out, with Juno chide, that thy adulteries, rates, and revenges hath my poor boy done aught but well, whose face I never saw. I died, whilst in the womb he stayed, attending nature's law. Whose father then, as men report, thou orphan's father art, so shouldst have been, and shielded him from this earth-vexing smart.
Lucina lent me not her aid, but took me in my throes. That from me was Posthumus ripped, came crying mongst foes, a thing of pity.
Great nature, like his ancestry, molded the stuff so fair that he deserved the praise of the world as great Sicilius's heir.
When once he was mature for man, in Britain, where was he that could stand up his parallel, or fruitful object be an eye of Imogen, that best could deem his dignity?
With marriage wherefore was he mocked, to be cast and thrown off the Leonati seat, to be cast from his dearest one, sweet Imogen.
Why did you suffer Iachimo, slight thing of Italy, to taint his nobler heart and brain with needless jealousy, and to make him the geck and scorn of the other's villainy?
For this, from stiller seats we came, our parents and us twain, that fighting for our country's cause fell bravely and were slain. Our fealty and tenantious right with honor to maintain.
Like Hardiment, Posthumus hath to Cymbeline performed. In Jupiter, thou king of gods, why hast thou thus adorned the graces for his merits due, being all to dollars turned?
Since Jupiter our son is good, take off his miseries.
Peep through thy marble mansion, help, or we poor ghosts shall cry to the shining synod of the rest against thy deity.
Help, Jupiter, or we appealing from thy justice fly!
Spirits of region low offend our hearing. Hush! How dare you ghosts accuse the thunderer whose bolt you know sky-planted batters all rebelling coasts? Pour shadows of Elysium hence, and rest upon your never-withering banks of flowers. Be not with mortal accidents oppressed, no care of yours it is, you know 'tis ours. Whom best I love, I cross, to make my gifts the more delayed, delighted, be content. Your low-laid son, our Godhead, will uplift. His comforts thrive, his trials well are spent. Our jovial star reigned at his birth, and in our temple was he married. Rise and fade, he shall be lord of Lady Imogen, and happier much by his affliction made. Mount, eagle, to my palace crystalline.
He came in thunder, his breath was sulphurous to smell. His holy eagle stooped as to foot us. His ascension sweet fields, his immortal bird prunes the immortal wing and cloys his beak as when his god is pleased.
Sleep, thou hast been a grandsire and begot a father to me, and thou hast created a mother and 2 brothers. But oh, scorn, gone. They went hence so soon as they were born, and so I am awake. What fairies haunt this ground? 'Tis still a dream, if but for sympathy.
Come, sir. Are you ready for death?
Ready long ago.
Hanging's the word, sir. Knock off his manacles. I'll bring the prisoner to the king.
Thou bringst good news. I am called to be made free.
Stand by my side, you whom the gods have made preservers of my throne. Woe is my heart that the poor soldier that so richly fought cannot be found.
I never saw such noble fury in so poor a thing.
No trace of him.
He hath been searched among the dead and living, but no sign of him.
To my grief, I am the heir to his reward, to which I will add you, the heart, liver, and brains of Britain, by whom I grant she lives. Bow your knees and rise, my knights of the battle. Oh, there's business in these faces. Why look you so sadly? Greet our victory so sadly. You look like Romans and not of the court of Britain.
Hail, great king! To sour your happiness, I must report. The queen is dead.
Who worse than a physician should this report become? How ended she?
Oh, madly dying. Like her life, which, being cruel to the world, concluded most cruel to herself. What she did confess I will report, so please you.
Prithee, say.
First, she confessed she never loved you. Only affected greatness got by you, not you. Married your royalty, was wife to your place, abhorred your person. Your daughter, who she bore in hand to love with such integrity, she did confess was as a scorpion to her sight, whose life, but that her flight had prevented it, she had ta'en off by poison.
Most delicate fiend. Who is't can read a woman? Is there more?
More, sir, and worse. She did confess she had for you a mortal mineral which being took should by the minute feed on life and lingering by inches waste you. When she had fitted you into her craft to work her son into the adoption of the crown, but failing on her end with his strange absence, grew shameless, desperate, opened up in despite of heaven and men, her purposes repented that evil she hatched were not affected. So, despairing, died.
Mine eyes were not at fault, for she was beautiful. Mine ears that heard her praises, nor my heart that thought her like her seeming. It had been vicious to have mistrusted her, but oh, my daughter, that thou may say it was folly in me, and prove it in thy feeling, heaven and all. Thou comest not, Caius, now for tribute.
Consider, sir, the chance of war. The day was yours by accident. This one thing only I will entreat. My boy, a Briton born, let him be ransomed. Never master had a page so kind, so duteous, diligent, so feat, so nurse-like. Let his virtue join with my request. which I make bold your highness cannot deny, he hath done no Briton harm, though he has served the Roman. Save him, sir, and spare no blood beside.
I have surely seen him. His favor is familiar to me. Boy, I know not why, wherefore to say, live. Live, boy, thou hast looked thyself into thy favor. Ask of Cymbeline what boon thou wilt, and I will grant it, fitting thy bounty in my state. Yea, though thou do demand a prisoner, the noblest ta'en.
I humbly thank your highness.
I do not bid thee beg my life, good lad, and yet I know thou wilt.
No, alack, I see a thing bitter to me as death.
I know not wherefore thou lookst, but I love thee more and more. Think more and more what's best to ask. Knowest him thou lookst on? Wilt have him live? Is he thy kin? Thy friend?
He is a Roman, no more kin to me than I to your highness, who, being born your vassal, am something nearer.
Wherefore eyest him so?
I'll tell you, sir, in private, if you please to give me hearing.
With all my heart, and lend my best attention. Oh, what is thy name?
Fidel, sir.
My good youth, my page! I'll be thy master. Walk with me, speak freely.
Is not this boy revived from death?
But we saw him dead.
Be silent, let's see further.
It is my mistress. Since she's living, let the time run on, to good or bad.
Stand thou by our side, make thy demand aloud. Sir, step you forth. Give answer to this boy. Do it freely. Winnow the truth from falsehood. On, speak to him.
My boon is that this gentleman may render of whom he had this ring.
What's that to him?
That diamond upon your finger, say, how came it yours?
That'll torture me to leave unspoken that which to be spoken would torture thee.
How, me?
I'm glad to be constrained to utter that which tortures me to conceal. By villainy I got this ring. 'Twas Leonatus' jewel who thou didst banish, which more may grieve thee than it doth me. A nobler, sir, ne'er exists, took sky and ground, with that paragon thy daughter. Oh, for whom my heart drops blood, and my false spirits quail to remember. Oh, give me leave, I faint!
My daughter, what of her? Renew thy strength. I had rather thou shouldst live while nature will, than die ere I hear more. Strive, man, and speak!
Ah, upon a time! Unhappy was the clock that struck the hour. 'Twas in Rome, a cursed mansion where 'twas a feast. The good Posthumus, sitting sadly, hearing us praise our loves of Italy for beauty, made barren the swelled boast of him that best could speak. A sharp, all the qualities that man loves women for, besides the hook of wiving. Fairness, which strikes the eye.
Nay, to the purpose!
Your daughter's chastity! There it begins. He spak of her as Diane had hot dreams, where she alone were cold, whereat I, wretch, made scruple of his praise and wagered pieces of gold against this which he wore on his honored finger, to attain in suit in place of beds, and win this ring with hers in mine adultery. Away to Britain, post I in this design. Well, may you, sir, remember me in court, where I was taught of your chaste daughter the wide difference twixt amorous and villainous, being thus quenched of hope, not longing. Mine, Italian brain, gan in your duller British operate, most vilely, for my vantage, excellent. And to be brief, my practice so prevailed that I should return with similar proof enough to make the worthy Leonatus mad by wounding his belief in her renown with token thus and thus, averting notes of chamber hanging, pictures. Oh, this her bracelet. No cunning how I got it. Nay, some marks of secret on her person, but that he could but not believe her bond of chastity quite cracked, I, having ta'en the forfeit, wherefore... Methinks I see him now.
I so thou dost, Italian fiend! Ay me, most credulous fool, egregious murderer, thief, anything that's due to all villains, past in being to come. Oh, give me cord, or knife, or poison, some upright justicar. Thou, king, send out for torturers ingenious. It is I that all the abhorred things of the earth amend by being worse than they. It is I, Posthumus, that killed
thy daughter. Oh, villain-like, I lie, that caused a lesser villain than myself, a sacrilegious thief, to do it. The temple of virtue is she. Yea, and she herself. Spit and throw stones, cast mire upon me, set the dogs of the street to bay me. Every villain be called Posthumus Leonatus, and be villainy less than 'twas. Oh, Imogen, my queen, my life, my wife. Oh, Imogen, Imogen, Imogen.
Peace, my lord. Here.
Shalt have a play of this, thou scornful page. There lie thy part.
Oh, gentlemen, help! Mine and your mistress, oh my lord Posthumus, you ne'er killed Imogen till now. Mine honored lady.
If this be so, the gods do meet to strike me to death with mortal joy.
How fares thy mistress?
Oh, get thee from my sight, dangerous fellow. Hence, thou gavest me poison. Breathe not where princes are.
New matter still.
Gods throw stones of sulfur on me if that box I gave you was not thought by me a precious thing. I had it from the queen.
It poisoned me.
Oh! Gods!
Oh.
I left out one thing which the queen confessed. Which must approve thee honest. If Pisanio had, said she, given his mistress that confection which I gave him for cordial, she is served as I would serve a rat. The queen, sir, very often portioned me to temper poisons for her, still pretending the satisfaction of her knowledge only in killing creatures as vile as cats and dogs of no esteem. But I, dreading that her purpose was of more danger, did compound for her a certain stuff, which being ta'en should cease the present hour of life. But in short time, all offices of nature should do their due functions. Have you ta'en of it?
Most like I did, for I was dead.
My boys, there was our error.
This is sure Fidel.
Why did you throw your wedded lady from you?
Oh.
Now think that you are upon a rock and throw me again.
Hang there, like a fruit, my soul, till the tree die.
And now, my flesh, my child, what, makest thou me a dullard in this act? Wilt thou not speak to me?
Your blessing, sir.
Though you did love this youth, I blame ye not. You had motive for it.
Tears that fall do prove holy water on thee. Imogen, thy mother's dead.
I am sorry for it, my lord.
Oh, she was not. And long of her it is that we meet here so strangely, but her son is gone. We know not how nor where.
My lord, now fear is from me, I'll speak troth. Lord Cloten, upon my lady's missing, came to me with his sword drawn, foamed at the mouth, and swore if I discovered not which way she was gone, it was my instant death. By accident, I had then in my pocket a feigned letter of my master's, which directed him to seek her on the mountains near to Milford, where, in a frenzy, in my master's garments, which he enforced from me, away he posts with unchaste purpose and with oath to violate my lady's honor. What became of him I further know not.
Let me finish the story. I slew him there.
Come on. Prithee, valiant youth, I would not thy good teacher from my lips pluck a bard sentence. Prithee, deny it again.
I have spoken it, and I did it.
Ah, he was a prince.
A civil one. For the wrongs he did me were nothing prince-like, for he did provoke me, if so to roar to me. I cut off his head, and am right glad he is not standing here to say the same of mine.
I am sorry. By thine own tongue thou art condemned, and must endure our law. Thou art dead.
That headless man I thought had been my lord.
Bind the offender and take him from our presence.
Stay, Sir King. This man is better than the man he slew. As well descended as thyself, let his arms alone. They were not born for bondage.
Why, old soldier, wilt thou undo the worth thou art unpaid for by tasting of our wrath? How of descent as good as we? Thou shalt die for it.
My sons, I must for mine own part unfold a dangerous speech, though haply well for you.
Your danger's ours.
And our good his.
Have at it then, by leave. Thou hadst, great king, a subject who was called Belarius.
What of him? He is a banished traitor.
He it is that hath assumed this age, indeed a banished man, I know not how a traitor.
Take him away, the whole world shall not save him.
And not too hot. First, pay me for the nursing of thy sons, and let it be confiscate all so soon as I have received it.
The nursing of my sons.
I am too blunt and saucy. Here is my knee. Ere I arise, I will prefer my sons and spare not the old father. Mighty sir, these two young gentlemen that call me father and think they are my sons are none of mine. They are the issue of your loins, my liege, and blood of your begetting. I, old Morgan, am that Valerius whom you sometime banished. And these gentle princes, for such and so they are, this 20 years have I trained up. But, gracious sir, here are your sons again, and I must lose two of the sweetest companions in the world.
Thou weepst and speakst. The service that you three have done is more unlike than this thou tellest. I lost my children. If these be they, I know not how to wish a pair of worthier sons.
Be pleased a while. This gentleman whom I call Polydor, most worthy prince as yours, is true Guiderius. And this gentleman, my Cadwal, Arviragus, your younger princely son.
Guiderius had upon his neck a mole, a sanguine star. 'Twas a mark of wonder.
This is he, who hath upon him still that natural stamp.
Oh, what am I? A mother to the birth of 3? Never mother rejoiced at deliverance more. Blessed pray you be that after this strange starting from your orbs, you may reign in them now. Oh, Imogen, thou hast lost by this a kingdom.
No, my lord, I have got 2 worlds by it. Oh, my gentle brothers, have we thus met? We'll never say hereafter, but I am truest speaker. You called me brother when I was but your sister. I called you brothers when ye were so indeed.
Did you e'er meet?
Aye, my good lord.
And at first meeting loved until we thought he died.
By the queen's dram she swallowed.
Rare instinct! When shall I hear all through? This fierce abridgment hath to its circumstantial branches which distinction should be rich in, but nor time nor place shall serve our long interrogatories. See, Posthumus anchors upon Imogen, and she, like harmless lightning, throws her eye on me, her brothers, her master, hitting each several object with a joy, and the counter changes severally in all. Let's quit this ground and smoke the temple with our sacrifices. Thou art our brother, so we'll hold thee ever.
You are my father too, and did relieve me to see this gracious season.
All these enjoy, save these in bonds. Oh, let them be joyful too, for they shall taste our comfort. I only wish that the poor soldier that so bravely fought, he would have well become this place and graced the thankings of a king.
I am, sir, the soldier that did company these 3. Speak, Iachimo! I had you down and might have made you finish.
I am down again. But now my heavy conscience sinks my knee as then your force did. Oh, take thy life, beseech you, for which I so oft owe. Oh, but your ring first. And this bracelet to the truest princess that ever swore her faith.
Kneel not to me.
The power that I have on you is to spare you. The malice towards you to forgive you. Live and deal with others better.
Nobly doomed.
You hope us, sir. As you did mean indeed to be our brother, join
we that you are?
Your servant, Princess.
Well, my peace we shall begin, and Caius Lucius, although the victor, we submit to Caesar and to the Roman Empire, promising to pay our wonted tribute, from the which we were dissuaded by our wicked queen, whom justice in heaven hath both on her and hers laid most heavy hand. Laud we the gods, and may our crooked smokes climb to their nostrils from our blessed altars. Publish we this peace to all our subjects. Let a Roman and a British ensign wave friendly together, so through Ludstown march, and in the temple of great Jupiter, we'll ratify this peace, seal it with feasts, set on there, for never was a war did cease, ere bloody hands were washed with such a peace.
Yeah!